Hello, creatives. Welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth, and I'm here at the gallery with a general tarot reading. This is an ongoing Cards of Truth series for the entire 52-card deck. Here is a chart to find your birth card. I've already cleared the cards and spent time meditating on my shooting star spread. I'm using the Cards of Truth deck for the overall starting point and then clarifying with the Ethereal Visions deck. I chose this deck because it has an artist card added into the major arcana. I'll close with a message from Spirit with the Soul's Journey lesson cards. If you'd like to know more about today's card, please pause the video and read the description box below. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera now so that you can see the card spread for today. This is a reading for all 9 of Heart birth cards. This is the Shooting Star spread. It's a 3-card spread about unblocking or heightening your creative flow. I like to take cards that spring from the deck while shuffling, and that can take a while, so I've already done that and laid out the cards. There's no wrong way to choose cards, that's just what works for me. So the first row here represents your inner and outer resources, much like the South Node position in the Cards of Truth birth chart. Easily accessible because it's what you bring with you from a past life. However, there's a possibility that it's so easy that it's taken for granted. Second row is about tapping into what motivates you. Here it reflects the North Node more or less, as it will naturally assist your soul's full potential. Third row is what Source would like to share as guidance, pure and simple. So let's take a look at the first row for you 9 of Hearts out there. You get the 4 of Hearts. This is a lovely card. This is all about stability, emotional security. It's being stable in your relationships, and that's included with yourself and your people, places, and things out there. Very grounded, very loving, very beautiful place to be coming from. As a 9 and on your own spiritual path, it is very nice that you have that. And you also have, out of the Ethereal Visions deck, the High Priestess. This is a lovely, lovely card to get here. The High Priestess is the grantor of epiphanies. She's wisdom and guidance and a direct speed dial to source. Very lovely that you are that close. As a 9, you understand that there's a spiritual journey for you. And again, with the 9 of Cups, same as the Hearts. It's emotions, it's fulfillment, it's creativity, it's a water suit, so a lot of depth and a lot of emotional depth to you and what you're doing in this lifetime. So it's interesting that you have all this stability, all of this connection, all of this satisfaction of being on your path. And then we get to this card, which is the 2 of Swords. Now this one is about indecision. It's about not having enough information to know which way you want to go. So apparently there's something here on your path. You've reached a point, some crux, that pentacle, if you will, that you are deciding your next path, really. You've come to the crossroads and you need to know which way to go. So let's find out what's going to motivate you for that. Well, here we have in the Cards of Truth the Ace of Clubs. Really fabulous, fabulous card to get here. This is all about creativity. This is intellectual pursuits. It's learning. It's the foundation for all of the club cards that are all about intellectual pursuits of knowledge, creativity, whatever it is that can help you on your path. So I love that you are open to searching for that sort of thing. And also in the motivation here that's going to get you started on one of your paths or a choice for your paths is the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is all about finding a new way to approach life, to approach matters in life. It can be you taking off the rose-colored glasses and seeing things in a different perspective than you had seen before. So it's a new way of looking at things. So it could be also, it gives the idea that it may be time to do a cleansing of clearing out of people, places, and things that aren't working for you, and time to move on emotionally from some things that might be holding you back. And I say that as well because of this next motivating card. This is the Seven of Wands, and you can see that he is doing battle with several other wands there, and he's only got the one. So it's kind of fighting the fight, or fighting the good fight, all on his own. It's an interesting card to get because of a lot of the it's about a lot of challenges and struggles. It's about having to be defensive or defending yourself, you know, finding yourself, justifying yourself. You know, it's all about how to maneuver, if you will, through whatever it is holding you back. So it sounds like you've got a lot of stuff in your path. So got to get clear, get rid of it, find a way to move through it, past it, and I think you're going to do that. I think you are someone that does that on occasion. You know, this is part of your existence, if you will, to do that. It's all right here. You know, you're used to this on your path of clearing and getting through obstacles and taking a giant step forward, if you've ever played Mother May I. Just like that. And here is the Queen of Wands, because this is all about that knowledge. It's all about achieving what it is that you need to move forward. She's very creative, and she is all about doing, getting in there and getting it done. Very, very active, restless energy, very creative, restless energy. So you will find the motivation in order to get over these two blocks. The people that need to be, put into perspective is a good way of saying it. You don't have to get rid of anyone. I mean, it's not like you've got to do a thorough cleanse and find a whole new bunch of friends. It means to understand who they are and look at them differently, and maybe find other people to bring in and spend less time with the ones that are in your way for whatever reason, holding you back, and moving forward into a bigger creative way. Source would like to share the Four of Spades. The Four of Spades in the Cards of Truth chart is kind of like a timeout. It's stability, it's mental and physical kind of contemplation. It can mean that you're stuck and you're tired and you need to move on. You don't like where you are at the moment, and you're really, really feeling the need to push creatively. You know, it's that impetus that you'll need to do the cleansing of the clearing out of the emotional energy of what's holding you back, and move through the feeling that like you need to justify yourself, and that you're always defending yourself. So you got to get out of that defensive justification mode. And I think that Source is going to bring that to you, just like she does for you on occasion, right? So yeah, it's coming. And what else is coming is the Well. So this is unique. This card is to the Ethereal Visions deck. It is the Well, and it is all about having the endlessness of creativity at your fingertips. It's right there for you. You can drop that bucket in and haul up any kind of creativity that you want or need. Beautiful card for you to get from Source, seeing as how you have that direct line. I love it. Okay, so the next card is an interesting one to get in this from Source, as it's the Knight of Wands. It's in reverse, so that means it's a blocked energy, and it's the only blocked energy in your spread. So Source is trying to tell you here that it's all about fulfillment, and that if that means that that's blocked for you, it means that you haven't quite gotten to the point where you've understood that you're at some kind of crossroads, and Source is going to help you understand and realize that you're slightly out of balance here with this card. It's also having things of importance come to you through a healing, like a healing inspiration, really. It's a beautiful card. So Source is going to let you get there, right, on your own. But she's also going to provide the stability and the comfort and that time out for you to realize it and to be able to move forward into it. And that will write that card for you, because you're already aware that of your process for creating art, that you get to that point where you need to do something different. So that's when the Big Think card comes in, and you go through this process again as well that motivates you. So Source understands that, of course. And now we have, as the last card here in the spread, the Knight of Pentacles. This is a great card to get for you. He's a beautiful card. This Knight is all about being efficient and prepared. He's patient and he's responsible. So you have all of that, and Source is going to give you another heaping helping. Really nice, really sweet. Yes, I think you're going to do just fine in figuring out your next leg of the journey. So the final card that Source guides me to is found by moving my pendulum across the Soul's Journey spread out deck. So I've already done that too, because that can take some time as well. And the card for you, my 9 of Hearts, is growth. So this card speaks directly to you and your art growing hand in hand with your spiritual growth. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. It's that taking off the rose-colored glasses and seeing people for who they are, people, places, things, what it is for you, that when you do take off those rose-colored glasses, whatever happens in that path, and you move on emotionally through that. So that the connection with the divine, you'll find your most creative self. Source is promising you situations and opportunities that will help you develop your inner wisdom along with your skills and talents as an artist. So, in other words, living a right life, a life that is mindful and respectful of the people, places, and things around you that are there to be your muse, your impetus for creativity, experimentation, and exploration. But you got to honor those who are helping you on your creative path. And that means finding the balance between work and pleasure as well as your skills and talents, right? Finding that balance. You're channeling your creativity through source, basically. So stay open and in your heart space, be receptive to that wabi-sabi opportunities and all of those things that source is going to bring to you on your way and on your creative right path. Well, best of luck to you. And I hope all of you Nine of Hearts out there found this helpful and interesting. You can also watch the card videos for your Sun, Moon, and Venus and so on and contemplate those placements as well. Happy creating. So creative, stay true to your uniqueness on your creative path. And I hope this gave you some food for thought. Please subscribe and hit that like button. It means a lot to me and my soul and life purpose. Thank you.